Hello, everybody. This is Eddie Speed, and I'm here with my friend Paul Adwyer, and we're going to talk about a really fun weekend that is a charity event of the Nacona, Texas Mardi Gras weekend. Hello, Paul.
Hey Eddie, how are you? Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, this is a really fun thing. We actually have gone up and had a great time doing this, and realized that this would be a really fun charity event. I know you guys are putting a lot of work and effort into it, and just wanted to do a quick little video and show everybody what it is and what's involved. So I'm going to let you get started here, Mr. Paul, and tell everybody a lot more details of kind of what we're going to do. But I think the most important thing first is just tell us a little bit about what this money goes for.
Okay, so I'm a representative of the Montague County Child Welfare Board, and me and David Fenolio, along with Eddie, have decided to put a couple of events together and have some people come in, and we're willing to show them a good time. The Montague County Child Welfare Board is an organization that helps children in need in Montague County. Um, Unfortunately, even though it's a small county, we do have a lot of children in need, and that organization relies heavily on funding, but make sure that funding goes to good use and where it needs to go.
Yeah, this is a charity that NoteSchool has been involved in for many years, and the Child Welfare Board has been able to grow in its financial strength through some resources that we were able to kind of, because of NoteSchool people and their generosity. But this money really goes to a great cause, and there's a lot of kids that I like to say that'll never see us. They're highly affected in a positive way by what we've been able to do. So this is a fun weekend. This isn't hunting. It isn't a rodeo. It's just a fun time, and that's last year, Paul.
Yeah, that's a picture of last year. Of course, some of y'all will know some of the ladies in there. In the white vest is my office manager, Sue Hammonds, and at the very end, with the peace sign, is my wife, and to the very left is Eddie's office manager, Susan De La Garza.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they get up there and have a fun time, and you can dress up and cut up with them, or you can look kind of regular like Paul and I, and you can just be whatever you want to be. A lot of
yeah.
floats. Paul, I'll let you. I'm going to just kind of click through these, and as you talk a little bit, I'm going to kind of click through and let everybody kind of see the floats. This parade's pretty incredible. What does Nacona have? 3,000 people?
Yeah, Nacona has about 3,000 people in it, and a few years back they decided a lot of people were uh, very fond of New Orleans and decided to put on a Mardi Gras, and it kind of went from 10 floats the first year to over 150 floats last year. People come from all over. Like Eddie said, it's a town of 3,000 people, but on that one day we'll have more than double the population lining the streets and joining in the festivities, eating the awesome Cajun food that people prepare and cook, and is readily available on those days. It's truly turned into one of the great events of the year for not only Nacona but the county as well.
Yeah, so ironically, that old houseboat there you see on the slide, that is David Fenolio's. It's his project, and there's always a float or something you can ride on if you want to do that, and so it'll be like you can kind of do as much or little of that as you want to. But there's some really cool stuff, as Paul said. There's over 100, like 150 floats or something last year. There's a car museum there that we're going to tell you about in a little bit that has almost every Corvette ever made. So they have some cool cars in it and old trucks and just all kind of fun stuff. So the parade itself looks like that. Looks like that um, uh, little Jeep there, that little Polaris. Paul's about to have a flat. So
Yeah, yeah, it
yeah.
looks like it.
Look,
That
I have to stop
armadillo.
that bad boy up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that gator on the front of it must have bitten it before they got him mounted.
Well, it's a funny thing. So on the top left picture there, you'll see a bunch of uh, uh, all-terrain vehicles, and they have a parade of just those on Friday, and we have two or three of them available, and so there's going to be ones that you can ride on and participate. That's kind of the parade before the parade on Saturday, and so that'll be fun. And there's
Yeah,
riding an armadillo there. That's pretty funny, huh?
yeah. People put a lot of work into their floats and uh, just really go all out. So, like you said at the start of this, Eddie, this is not a hunting one. This is not. This is purely fun, and come and eat and drink all you can, and we'll look. We run into some weirdos everywhere. That's
Yeah.
David Fenolio and his granddaughter.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
uh,
it's pretty fun. So, Paul, there's some really cool stuff that we were able to build around this, and you have become a Montague County expert in some of these special attractions. So, let's talk about the car museum.
Yeah, so over the last 10 years, people have really revitalized Nacona. A lot of money has been spent there, and this is one of the attractions, and it's the Horton Car Museum. It's probably one of the best collection of Corvettes in the country, and it is for car lovers and non-car lovers alike. It is truly something special to see.
Yeah, there's
Um,
a lot of cars, and it's old cars and new cars, and
oh yeah,
I'm not
it's
really a car
everything.
guy, but I tell you, I've been through it a couple of times, and it really is. It's super well done. It's as Paul said, you don't have to be a car buff to like that.
Exactly. Another thing that we have up there is, which brings the town a lot of pride, is Tales and Trails Museum. A lot of time, a lot of effort has gone into that museum. We're going to take people out there, give them a tour around, and has one of the largest Native American artifact collections in the country. It is absolutely outstanding and a real gem in such a small, hidden community.
Yeah, the museum is really cool, and it's got a great story. If you may or may not know, the Chisholm Trail crossed the Red River. It went right through Nacona, and that's where Justin Boots started, and it's just got a ton of history. And so very different than the car museum, but these are two great museums that you're going to enjoy. And there's some manufacturing up there that people don't know about, Paul.
Yeah, this is something that we're real proud of, and we're real close with the owners of this company, and it's the Nacona Ball Glove Company. It is, at this time, the only handmade baseball glove still left in America, and we're proud to have it in Nacona. That's a tour that we're going to do. Show people around, show people how the glove is made, and give them an opportunity to get one if they have a baseball star in their family.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell you that when my kids were little, David Fenolio made sure that my boys had some Nacona gloves, and that was kind of a big deal because they are really professional level quality gloves. And if you're a baseball guy, you certainly know that. And seeing the glove factory is really cool. And Nacona has long since been a boot manufacturer. If you're familiar with the name Nacona Boots, and that company sold and really moved its manufacturing to China, and originally started with, I guess, the Justin Boot Company that was in Nacona, and then it became the Nacona Boots. And so subsequent to that, they have maintained a boot manufacturing facility, and David's brother bought this, Robert, and it has now become the Fenolio Boot Company.
Yeah, that's right. And people will learn when they come up the history of those Justin boots that came to Kona and so on and so forth. But that's a tour that we'll be able to do too. Show people how their boots are made and give them an opportunity to get a pair if they so wish. But yeah, real special that we have that in our small community too.
Yeah, I'm wearing a brand new pair today, and that I had made over the holidays. And um, so obviously you don't have to buy a pair of boots, but they'll make about 200 pairs of boots a week. Is that right, Paul?
Yeah, I believe even a little bit more than that. I think, but when you all come in, we'll have your questions ready, and they'll be able to tell you exactly how many they make a week.
Yeah, no, they do a great job, and you'll enjoy it. I've been through it several times, and I've not got tired of it yet. And then we are going to stay at kind of our headquarters is going to be the Note Recovery Center. And the Note
Yep.
Recovery Center is a facility that David and Fenelio and I kind of put together, and we really built it to be able to have business events and that type of thing, but also put us in a position where we could be benevolent and have charity events like this. And there's a neighboring ranch that has some really cool bungalows that they're kind enough to offer to us as part of the contributing to the Child Welfare Board. So there's some really cool stuff that we'll do and see. These are outside pictures at the Note Recovery Center, and a lot of sitting around and talking there, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, there sure gets a lot of it shot up there, and we just it's a real relaxed. When you come in the doors, the gates up there, it's real relaxed, and you just come, and if you've got a good story, you better tell it, and or else you're going to hear one. So yeah, it's a real special facility that y'all built up there, and um, just good food, good drink, good people, and
Yeah.
we have a real good time every time we go there.
So we have participated in the Mardi Gras weekend, and we've had a lot of events where there's cooking, there's activity, there's one of the rooms at the Note Recovery Center. So um, it's uh, it's not the Hilton, but it's not roughing it either, is it, Paul?
No, no, and I've said it before. My wife calls it glamping. You know, it's she won't camp outside, but she'll definitely camp inside a facility like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And we also will be able to load you up and take you to the river. Now, that particular day, that one on the left, that's a picture we just took not long ago. And that is actually ice on the river, but that was a really cold spell, and it was in January, so it won't be quite that cold probably when you're there. But even there, actually, that particular day, believe it or not, was about 35 degrees, and they had plenty of clothes, and we loaded them up on a Ranger and rode them around and took them to the river, and that's what we'll plan to take you guys. So we have some busy activities and stuff, over these next couple of days of this event. Um, so this is a real affordable deal. It's $1,500 for two people, for a couple. And let's talk a little bit, Paul, about obviously all the proceeds go to the Child Welfare Board.
yeah,
So the people
yeah,
that yeah, people that donate all the facilities and the labor and all the stuff that happens is all part of just a contribution.
yeah. So we we're blessed that we have a lot of people that will contribute. But basically, the rundown is it'll be February 16th through the 19th. So that'll be arriving Thursday to DFW. We'll meet everyone here at the Colonial offices, and we'll head out. And we like to take people to Babe's Chicken. That's over here in Roanoke. Real nice family style restaurant. We'll travel up to Nacona. The fun will get started up there. We'll get people situated in their rooms. We'll round everyone up. We'll give them a few instructions, and after that, it's fun off for the weekend. So Friday night, we'll go in and we'll have a look at the ATV parade. We have a couple of ATVs ourselves. We'll probably anyone that wants to ride in it, we'll do them up and we'll put them in the parade, and we'll have a good time.
Yeah, the the boot factory, the glove factory, the car museum, the Trails and Tales Museum. It'll, I mean, that's a lot of things. Friday will be very busy, and as we said, I call it
Yeah.
the RV parade. It's not really an RV parade. It's
ATV.
parade, but
Yeah. If we had
got a
Ryan
couple.
Parsons down, we'd have an RV parade.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we've got access to two or three the double-seater Rangers that you can ride in the parade, and you can fix it up if that's what you want to do, and it'll be fun. And then Saturday, depending on the weather, we'll have to adjust when we go to the river. So it's middle of February, and you'll just have to watch the forecast, but. We'll figure out some way to hopefully get you to the river in the ATVs, and then the parade starts. I believe starts about 2 o'clock, Paul, on Saturday.
Yes, I believe so, and we'll, like you said, we'll know more closer to the date what time that actually starts. But yeah, we'll plan river tour and Mardi Gras and all the Cajun food you can eat.
Yeah, it's really fun. Then after breakfast on Sunday. Leave, and we would say basically try not to schedule a flight leaving DFW till about noon.
Noon at the earliest, yeah.
And we'll be working our way back to Dallas Fort Worth. It's a little less than 2 hours from the airport, and we'll have enough cars going that way that we should give everybody a ride. And you're probably going to need to rest, Paul, when you get back from the airport.
Oh yeah, we put a lot of time and effort into these events, but the only reason we still put them on every year is because they are so much fun.
All right, so here's how you sign up. It's $1,500 a couple. Sorry about the typo there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to email me, Eddie@noteschool.com, and I'm doing that so my assistant Debbie can kind of help me keep up. And then once you do that, just in the subject line, just put the Mardi Gras in the subject line of the email, and just say, hey, this is Bill, and I'm coming with Mary, and blah, 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 and tell us the dates again, Paul, just so we make sure we get that on the calendar.
They're February 16th through the 19th.
16th to the 19th. And so if you'll do that, we'll send you a sign-up form. You can pay by credit card or you can pay by check, and it'll be to the Child Welfare Board of Montague County. And you guys get signed up. We're going to have a fun time. Paul, we really appreciate your contributions and your hospitality to bring these people from all over the country up to your little corner of the world in Montague County and show them what life looks like.
Oh, it's our pleasure, and like I said, if we didn't have fun doing this, we wouldn't do it. It is a pleasure to meet everyone and to show off our little corner of paradise.
Yeah, so David Fenolio is a big part of this, and really is kind of instigated a lot of the things that we do, and by far has been an incredible contributor to this charity, and his heart for it is really big. So if those of you know David, he'll be with us obviously the whole time and really a host of the event. So we will look forward to seeing you at the Mardi Gras parade and Mardi Gras fun activities in Nacona, Texas. So email me, and it'll tell you what the process will be to get signed up. Mr. Paul, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speed.
All right, brother. See you later.